Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in beautiful Spakowa, Poland. So we tagged back in again in the second half of September. The sun has just started to rise. Look at the beautiful, beautiful sunrise we have over here. And we're giving this old girl another chance. Even though it looks like it's gonna explode at the back. Yeah, so I've loaded pretty much everything in that we had grown in our greenhouse. And there is another thing that I want to take to the sell point at the same time, and that is a pallet of wool. Look at that. We have a full pallet of wool. And we have started pretty much as early as we could today. And so because we have our grapes to harvest and I want to do all the chores before we get to the grapes. Yeah. I don't know. Are we even gonna look at the tilt on the trailer? Right. Okay. Well, in any case, let's open it up. And let's try and load the wool pallet. Oh, shoot. And of course, the pallet fork is over here behind the trailer, as you do. Okay, so I'm starting the episode with a bit of a a bit of, it's not yawning, it's complaining. Yeah. In any case, yeah, today we have another grape harvest. Before we do that, I do want to wash the old Zetor tractor, so we can actually reverse, so we can do this in a nice manner, so to speak. Do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of getting another grain box so we can actually transfer this rye into it. We already have one for the oats. It's much too heavy for this tractor, but it's doing its job pretty well. Right. So I want to load the wool a bit more towards the back of the trailer so it kind of evens out the weight distribution. Yeah, I think I overdid it. This Renault is not made for carrying heavy stuff like that. I've just been looking at the bank statements this morning, and it seems that we still have 140,000 euros to repay on our loan. And yeah, I've been thinking if we get a bit of an influx money side, I might use it. Okay, give me a quick little second because I have to focus. Okay, let's see. I have to push it just a little bit. Yeah, so to use the money that we get to actually repay some of our loan, make a special redemption. So we are gonna clear it out a bit quicker. I'm gonna leave the pallet forks on because I kind of have a feeling I'm gonna use them, but I don't yet know why. And yeah, this car is overloaded. But as far as I'm concerned, these cars actually were used in an overloaded manner quite often. Okay, so I do believe I'm gonna make a quick little stop at the spinnery. I'm gonna say hello to a great uncle in the nursing home, and then we can continue and get our pallet. So a grain box, and after that make a stop at the shop, sell all our fruits and veggies, and then we'll continue back home when it's probably gonna be warm enough and time enough so we can start the grape harvest. Now I gotta say, so far this car is handling the stuff pretty well. I'm impressed. Yeah, I guess we're too early for the shop. Still boarded up. They do have this incredible security system for the shop. Just put up some wood in front of the window and, well, it's much more difficult to get in as opposed to having a clear glass. Who would have thought, eh? Alright, now the question is, how do I get to the spinnery? I wanna get caught on the road, but I have to one way or another get over there. Okay, let's just go off-road. Okay, there is some kind of a path I'm driving on, so I guess it's fine. And yeah, this is the spinnery. And I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna ask where do I drop the wool, and we'll see how much we earn. Okay, payday. 1,826 euros for the pallet of wool. I would chalk that as a success, especially because we don't have to do much with the sheep. This is a complete byproduct of their life on the farm. I hope nobody throws an axe at me. Okay, well, I'm gonna have a quick little stop here and say hello to great uncle, and then we'll see you at the shop. Just get the car out of the way so somebody else can drive in if they need to. Good, thank you, Ben. Alright, so we have our tractor fixed. It cost 1,891 euros to fix it, and I bought 2 more pallets for the grain. I do sincerely hope we're gonna be able to fit most of it in. They supposedly hold 2,000 liters each, so it should be just about a trailer, and there's gonna be a bit of overspill, and I can't really think where should I put it. It's only like 100 liters. Well, it's something, you know. We can't really say it's nothing. Yeah, a handler like this would be perfect for the farm, wouldn't it? And I have to keep an eye out for... Okay, it has too big of a... too big of an arm to fit in the trailer. Okay, so that's no good. I'm gonna push it with the other pallet. In any case, yeah, something like this on the farm would be extremely useful because it's highly maneuverable. The only downside to this is that it doesn't really hold much of... well, it can't handle much in terms of weight. So it would be useless in certain works on the land where we try to landscape a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna mess up my trailer completely if I keep doing this. But otherwise, yeah, it's quick, it's silent, it goes off-road, unlike certain forklifts. So it's a very versatile machine. And I'm gonna have to be back for this. Look how clean it is. The paint is chipping, but otherwise it's very clean. Alright, well, next stop is gonna be the village shop. It should be open by now. At least I hope. And lucky for us, it's not very far. It's only 8:30 AM and it feels like I've done loads and loads and loads of stuff. Some days just feel like that, without any particular reason. What's going on? I have a feeling someone's overtaking. It always gives such a bad feeling to me when people drive like this. Okay, so let's open the car up. And let's sell everything we have in there. Ooh, that's tight. Not touching. Okay, so we're at 89,349. Write this down. 349. See how much we earn at the end of this. And we are now at 92,684. So if we put the numbers together, it makes up to 3,335 euros from the vegetable sales. Awesome. Okay, so I've been thinking probably not gonna bother with pallets today, or I might, but the priority is gonna have to be to get the grapes harvested, otherwise they might die, especially because it was raining at night. And sometimes the grapes, when they're very mature and ripe, when it's raining, they can fill up with water so much that they actually start bursting, and that's definitely not something I'm willing to accept. Alright, well, I don't know. I guess I was pressed for time for some inexplicable reason. And I do feel I have enough time to make sure that we get this grain sorted out. Now the question is, where do I put it? It would go nicely on that rack, wouldn't it? That's always the problem. Where to put something new that wasn't accounted for when we were setting up the place. Can I take both? Huh, look at that. I sure do can. Right, now the question is, can I dump straight into the crates if I have them like this? I'm already pushing on the crates, I think. Nope. Well, I can. Would you look at that? Alright, that's one. And I have to go a bit more to the left just to make it fit. Huh. I'm gonna chalk this as great success. Perfect. And the bad news is we have 94 liters of rye just lying in the trailer, and I can't fit it anywhere else. So I don't know. I might just leave it in and let the birds eat it. I don't know. Can't really decide. Okay, so let's see if this is any bit more manageable than the other one was. Okay, it's wrong. No, no, no. I'm doing it all wrong. Come on, drop it. The tractor still can't handle 2,000 liters of rye. What? This is unbelievable. Let's try with the weight. Let me know in the comments if you actually thought this wasn't capable of lifting 2,000 liters of rye by itself. It's ridiculous to me, to be honest. This can't be that heavy. And I'm thinking putting it underneath here and one stage over. It's a bit wonky on the pallet forks. Let's try and poke it in anyway. Alright, well, this is our rye all sorted. Okay, I'm gonna push it. Right, so I'll take care of the Renault and this trailer off screen, and we'll see each other when it's time to do some grapes. Alrighty, it's time. It's time, or whatever that song is. And then Christmas music comes on. Okay, so the tractor is already washed. As you can see, it's still a bit wet, but otherwise ready to go. Ah, such a beautiful day. On days like this, it's really good to be alive. At least I feel like that. Oh, and by the way, on the left you can see the straw bales, and this is where I store them. And if you wonder why Renault, our old girl, actually did such a good fuel economy now, it's because I found out that there was something wrong with the I can't remember the English word for it, but the air fuel mixture was completely off, so it was giving much too much fuel into the engine, and it was drinking like it never drank before. Oh, I just remembered something. I do believe there is... See... I do believe there is a mulcher on sale. I'm gonna check real quick and I'll be right back. Yeah, so it was, but it's only a 1 meter wide, which isn't useful for us. Okay, so let's go collect the person that's gonna do the picking this year. A lucky winner. Yeah, I did propose that they basically gamble for who's gonna get the honor to do this. And I don't know how they decided, but yeah, let's go collect them. Okay, ready? Alright. Hang tight. Don't want you falling off of the trailer. I'd have to look how much grapes we got from the last year's harvest, just so we can kind of sort of compare what we're gonna have this year. Okay, careful now, and this is it. It's official. The grape harvest has begun. I think we were at around 75 to 80% per trailer. One row down and one row up. So I'm eager to find out if we did anything better with the grapes this year, or if we are still messing stuff up. Well, see you on the other side. Alright, so this is the first two rows, and for some reason it feels like we got less grapes than in the previous season. Shit. Yeah, I'll try to remember and check how much we actually picked in the previous season. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's dump everything out. And let's go. Good, good, good. We are already on our last row, and we've been averaging at about 70% of the trailer. And I did check on my previous harvest, and it's basically the same. So no big difference. But I am planning on changing some of the vineyard work equipment, which should make it more efficient, and it should probably raise our yield by a few percent at least. So yeah, it's kind of good to have the vlogs because you can always go back and check how your progress is progressing and how you're doing actually in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, it's 12:30 and we are nearing the end. Just have to dump this, put the trailer back under cover, say thank you to the lady helping us today, and then we can start the wine production. And I've been thinking, since I don't desperately need money when the wine production is all done, I will probably hold on to the wine itself until the price is the best. Kind of feel like that's a good plan because it can be a difference of quite a few percent if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's drop the last load. And now I'm gonna invite everyone that was here and during this time, the people that were helping and the people that weren't. Oh, excuse me. Where was I? Yeah, I'm gonna invite everyone for a picnic. We're gonna turn on the grill and put some meat on there and some vegetables too, light up the fire and make some marshmallows. So thank you, lady. I'm just gonna go and sort out the wine production. You can make yourself comfortable here. Right, yeah, pretty good. The weather was extremely nice today. Nice 20 degrees Celsius. And we have 7,405 liters of grapes. So let's start it. And let's activate. Alright, this should be running. And while we're here, let me check the price list for the previous year so we can have a bit of an orientation. When's the best time to sell said wine? it seems like January is the best time to do that, selling stuff, which could be problematic since we usually have like a meter of snow here in January. Yeah, I don't know. In any case, this is gonna be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. And join us next time when we continue with our life here and development of this beautiful tourist area. But right now I have to clean this grill, start it up, and make some food. Take care everyone, and goodbye.